What's going on, traders? Welcome back to day 6 of 25 days of trading. Make sure you tune back in every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. Today, I want to talk about copy trading multiple accounts. I know it's a hot topic. More and more people seem to be getting into copy trading one firm across many firms, and there's really just no running away from it that I don't think there's many people taking payouts that are just trading one account. Now, you want to have maybe multiple accounts so that they're untied. Poor trading, you lose on one, you win on another. You could still make progress towards a payout. But at the end of the day, I think copy trading is still the safest route for those that have taken payouts, right? I'm not going to suggest it for your first day trading at a funded account, going to buy 5 and probably losing all 5, right? You should probably try to take a payout across 1 and then 2, and then maybe you could leap into the copy trading of multiple accounts. Now, this month so far of December, as we're recording this series, I'm not on copied accounts. At least, I have multiple accounts, but I'm not trading them all together just yet. So when you look at my week here, it's $2,000 to one account. Now, that is great, but the whole exciting theory of, well, if I just had 2 accounts, I'm up $5,000 this week. Or if I had 3 accounts, $7,500. And that is the big appeal of it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But with the negative $2,000 week, it would be an actual negative $5,000, negative $7,500, right? So you can't just look at the green and all the promise ahead of you of, well, if I just copy trade, I can make so much more money. Because you also stand to lose more money, and how do you react when you do lose that much money? So we'll get into some top 1 futures account and their copy trading, but first I just want to look at the trades I've taken this week to get the $2,200 or whatever it is. Patience. When you're on a copied account, and for me, even when I'm not, I'm still probably more conservative than most. And I'm being patient for 1 to 2 trades and a trade that I really like because theoretically, if you're on copied accounts, that's a lot more risk. I don't need to be slinging my trades around when it goes to all 3 of them or all 5 of them, right? I need to make my shots count. So we're patient. We're waiting for this opening range to break. We wait for a pullback to my VWAP. Now, if I take this trade, it's not really $300 worth of risk. Let's say if I'm copy trading to 3 accounts, it's really $900. So is this a $900 trade I want to take up here or back here, right? Nah, maybe not. But when you're on just one account, it's $300. I could always get back in. That is true. But there's just some element of seriousness when you're on copied accounts that you're less likely to, hopefully, throw risk around because you know it's going to get spread to all of your accounts. So if you take a hit, you're going to really take 5 hits or 3 hits, however many accounts you're copying to. So when I like the trade worthy of 5 accounts, now I'll get in, right? So it makes me more picky, more disciplined with my entries, and a lot more patient because I don't want to just sling around $500 of risk per account and lose $2,500 in one go. Now, the pro of it, which you obviously probably know, if you do lose, you only lost $500 per account. All right, it is not the end of the world. We are fine. But if you win a $500 trade, you make $500 to each account. It looks like that nice, glorious $2,500 a day because you had 5 accounts, right? But you also have to apply that to your red days. You can't just say, oh, today I only lost $500, but when it's green, I make $2,500. It's like, no. When you were red, you also lost $2,500. It was just low damage per account, and that's how you have to look at it. Otherwise, if you're focused on the overall sum of that you lost today, you're probably going to react negatively to it. But if you could just isolate it to, it's one account, we're fine. I could easily draw back $500. That next winner will make it back. This is my Monday trade. Tuesday, I'm patient. I'm waiting. I don't need a lot of swings. I just need that one good hit that's worthy of all my risk, right? Because even when I'm copy trading, I'm going to have a pretty tight max daily loss, 1 to 2 trades. So could I have taken a setup earlier in the go off this New York VWAP? I could. Opening range isn't set. I'd have to trade through this first break of opening range high, which I don't like. So it's not worth shooting all my ammo at one shot here on this setup, right? If I wasn't copy trading to other accounts, then maybe I'll take this trade. I'll also take another one over there. And if that account gets red, I'll trade this one to get green. And then I'll also trade that one. It can very quickly unravel. So looking at this long, I made videos on probably all of these setups, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Make sure you go back and watch the other days of this series. But just looking for longs along the New York VWAP, just like we did the day prior. Now, Wednesday is when it did get a little bit ugly in terms of trading against this overnight VWAP above us. But I like the stop loss here at low of day. This one, if it makes a new low of day, that's going to invalidate a long. We're holding this start of week VWAP in yellow, the New York VWAP here in blue. Let's go trade up to the next level, right? Less greedy as well, which would be the next point on copy trading. You're probably, hopefully, going to be less greedy. Everyone's always different because when you make $1,000 on a big swing, it's actually $5,000. So why not try to hold it for $1,200, $1,500, right? The more the merrier. But if I could bag $400, even if I risk $600, if I just made $400 to 5 accounts, I'll take $2,000 and walk away. Thank you very much. I don't need these giant swings and these giant trades because I know little base hits across all my accounts will quickly add up. I mean, you look at my month of November, 8K on the month, 8.6K, nothing too crazy that I don't need it. I could stack together $300 per trade, right? It's going to copy them and shrink them down and look like one trade. 1.5K day, $800 day, 250, 1,000. It's nothing crazy. It's very achievable. But when you base hit those together with these other good setups, you could have a great month. So this is the trade that we took today. Same thing, going against the grain a little bit compared to Monday and Tuesday, where obvious trend continuation, where today I'm right on this New York VWAP, trying to long it back up in what I thought was the bullish trend. This would be our higher low, which it did end up being a little bit, but just such a ranging day. I mean, I can go over the markets here, and geez, this is my entry price here and my exit here. We pretty much spent the entire day within that window. So not ideal conditions to be trading your copied accounts and take a lot of damage to every account. Maybe you break them off and trade one or two. So now right now, depending on when you're watching this, Top 1 Futures is running their Black Friday sale. They extended it. So right now, all accounts are 57.5% off if you use my discount code below. And you can copy trade 5. You can see here it's normally 3. So if you're looking to copy trade accounts, which I do see the pros in it, now's the greater chance to get 2 extra, right? Because once this is gone, you'll only be stuck at 3. So go buy those 2 extra if you want. Try to maximize the copy trading. All the rules apply. You get $2,000 of max drawdown and $1,200 intraday. Like your first max daily loss is $1,200. If you're copy trading 5 accounts, you shouldn't even flirt with that number. You should shrink that down to $400 or $500 and walk away. Because if you're losing $500 to 5 accounts, that's a negative $2,500 day, which no one likes to see. Obviously, on the flip side, the green days are also $2,500. But for me, I try to think risk first rather than the reward. What could I stand to make, right? Because obviously, it's a great theory to think about the green. But I just know many traders that they're focused on the red. The red is what throws them off. So not everyone can handle the big numbers of copy trading, right? When you put it here in TradeZella, of seeing, oh, I only lost $600 today. But if it multiplied times 5, oh God, it looks like the end of the world. Also, the pressure of knowing, well, if this trade loses, I lose on all of my accounts. That's a lot of pressure in and of itself as well. So you have to be honest with yourself. Are you ready to copy trade? Have you proven to yourself that you have the discipline, you have the setup, you know how to manage risk, you've taken payouts before? Then I would look to slowly and surely add more accounts as you take more payouts, right? I'm not saying you have to go 1, 2 accounts, 3 accounts, but at least dip your feet in the water and take a payout on one account just to isolate your trading and say, can I do it? How did it go? How well am I doing? What are my struggles still? Maybe now I look to scale, right? Because that's what copy trading is. It's just scaling your trading. You're still going to make that $1,000 a week on one account. But now if I just told you, hey, by the way, every trade you took this week, it actually was copied to 2 other accounts as well. So add another $2,000. You'd say, oh, wow, I didn't change my trading at all, but yet I made more money. And that's the idea. Not changing your trading to try to maximize gains, right? Rather than get in a position of saying, all right, I'm long off this New York VWAP. I'm tired of making $500 a day. Let me risk $1,500. Well, we just went over on top 1. That's your whole max daily loss. So if you take that loss, you're done. But if we can keep the size down to 500, but copy to more accounts, $1,500 a day is achievable without the damage being account wrecking, right? So hopefully that makes sense as well. That I think copy trading is going to help if you got those goals of getting bigger numbers, right? Because you can't risk $1,000 per trade when you have $1,200 on the day, but you can still make $1,000 by sprinkling $200, $300 per trade to multiple accounts, right? So make sure you look into it first. Like I said, it is a great opportunity now to copy trade 5 accounts, and the Ignites are 6. So that's even better if you want to take the Ignite accounts, because those are cheaper. Right now, they're $170 with my code, and you can copy trade 6 of them. So if you take $1,000 payout, but to $6,000, not a bad flip at all. But make sure you're ready for it. Try to see if you're ready for it, right? Slowly but surely. Always feel free to reach out if you need me. Make sure you tune into the streams where we're all trading our top 1 futures accounts on copied accounts, detaching them some days when it's ugly price action. And you guys all get your first month free for tuning into this series if you just click the link in my bio or use code FIRST. I'd appreciate it if you tuned in, ask some questions, study the strategy. But other than that, I'll see you guys on stream tomorrow morning.